man.
Hey, it's a little different.
Well, then let's ride.
It's a little different around here. We do the radio format. We got music that is curated by the listeners, so we get requests in. Some of the music may not be up to what you listen to, but I guarantee that we will have something playing for you before the game is over. Okay, we got 3 hours, a little bit of talking, unless we get deep into it, which I feel like we might. I got my boy Slim in the house. He travels all over the place. He's from the NO, but you can catch him everywhere, doing just about everything.
That's right.
Might even be your girl he's doing.
Hey, you did. You did.
But what's up, baby? It's good to see you, man. Decked out in the Broncos.
It's been a minute. Shit, this city done gave me number love that I love.
Right.
Taught me how to love. So gotta love.
Huh? Yeah. The city does. Man, I try and promote that. You know what I'm saying? Like all love. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, things could be so much worse than what they actually are. The way people play shit out to be. So, and that's part of the reason I'm here, because the media, I feel like a lot of times be failing us, putting us in situations where, you get the wrong information and end up making wrong decisions.
Thinking clearly.
Yeah. So, but we are going to clear the air. I guess for me, because I do a lot with the local music scene, and everybody I have come in here, I've always said they're stand-up individuals, and if I'm putting my name behind it, I'm putting 7 behind it. It's important. So
I've always been a solid guy since I met you. Trying to grow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we are, I guess, trying to clear the air about maybe some local artists you might know.
Artists, cliques, gangs, everybody that has a dominant role in the city and ain't making no move about it, just letting it go down. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I was out here, we had a structure going on. We took care of the kids, like if the kids, the little cheerleaders from Sierra, Harrison, throwing something at the car washes. I run the car club. I have my own car club out here. I'm gonna bring them out there. We're gonna spend money with the youth and all of that. Now everybody out here really into themselves. We got to get it back to the community.
Get it back to back to the city, back to and I talk about this with the wife all the time because we feel like we've been put in positions where we've created the platforms, we've built everything up around. Now it's time to put it to work. And if that's what you've been on, you're building it up, but we understand that, but I agree, let's put it to work.
I look at it like another angle too, like you said, bring community back. I'm 42, for instance. We either you had a Kool-Aid stand, you went out and you mowed somebody's lawn, you did it, and you put in the work that your parents showed you how to put in work. Now these kids are lazy. They don't know what car is. So bringing back car washes like that's good, And
it's like we can all complain about what's going on.
Yeah.
But who's gonna try to make the stand and put the change? No. And if we these figures that some of these kids look up to or just been seeing as they've been growing up, put their word out for them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know they got somebody to come to. We did. You know what I mean? And if
sometimes that's all we actually needed was just somebody to give us the right direction.
We had to learn off of one another. I learned a lot of fatherhood off of you, watching you with your kids. You know what I'm saying? So we teach one another. So now,
what do they say? It takes a village.
It takes a village to raise a child. Amen to that. Big time.
I'm most definitely here to put the pressure down and take all the smoke that come behind.
Amen to that too.
And I know exactly what you're talking about because back in the day we used to live in real close proximity where we had everything where it was about community. It was about everybody together. Did we bicker and fight amongst each other? Yeah. All day long. It was crazy because it was because when it came time, we was all there as a unit, you know.
Showed a lot of differences right here in the community. It really ain't had to go through hands or nothing like that. We can sit down and talk like men.
Right.
We got kids watching us around here.
Exactly.
We walking around how we had to walk around. We still made it safe for them kids to play in the parks. Whatever stuff we had outside, you ain't bringing around that community.
Right. Right.
Unless it's community built, like on a Thanksgiving Day, you know, you get mad with your best friend and you got to do some slap boxing and whatnot. But after you get done, you go back,
one.
yeah, smoke one, play basketball, get my ball again.
Look, sometimes that bottle hit me a little too hard. I might need to be put in my spot. It happens.
Shouts out to you, McCoy, baby.
Yeah, you McCoy shit. I think that one actually will go down in history.
Most definitely.
In Colorado Springs. It is man, they labeled us a gang and everything.
Yeah, they put us on the blotter. It was just how we patrolled. You know what I mean? Like I say, we walk around with the steel on the outside, no shirt. I'm a project baby, so I'm gonna walk in my comfort.
Right.
But my intentions is I'm outside playing with kids. Y'all can look at me how you want to. I'm playing with his kids. We all at the park pushing on the swings, whatever.
I'm being a child myself right now. I ain't gotta be grown.
You know what I mean?
Being grown
in the
is
daytime,
fine.
but at nighttime, don't slide. Don't slide. Yeah, man.
But what do we got going on right now in the city? Because I mean, I know there's a little bit more than you know what you're saying.
Yeah, see,
there's got to be because I seen a live and you know there wasn't no like you know name said. There wasn't no what am I looking for? I don't know if somebody that I'm fucking with is on that radar of, you know, and I believe your biggest thing was having sex offenders around and being involved with these children and you know being in places where they shouldn't be. And I think that's kind of where you was going with that.
Yeah, see how I look. I'm not really exposing no names because everybody got life to live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they ain't trying to damage nobody's life, even though you damaged yourself. But end of the day, everybody got the rights to Google, research, do everything. It's right there. You know what I mean? And it's something that the city know about. They always just keep it under wraps because everybody's just so cool and want to play it cool. But it's for men out here, we have daughters that's going to school, getting older, hell, now having to put them on birth control and all of that. If that's the scene that I know they're about to enter, well, we gotta get out the bad stuff. I don't want none of my kids around with people that's trying to touch them. Right on that level. Right. At least play with somebody your age, but you got grown men out here. That these people that just glorify so much because they got some motion going on, a little money in their pocket. Nah, we're not doing that. I just want everybody to do their research and be careful who you have around. So now, once y'all do that, we can out whoever y'all feel is on that type of pressure. And if I'm the one to take the blame for it or whatever it is, I'm with that. I'm letting the city know I'm standing. Right. Because there's a lot of people, like I mess with a lot of women now. And they kids look up. Right. I gotta take up for them. Because ain't nobody gonna take up. They deserve it. They got beautiful daughters out here that's growing up in this internet.
And this crazy ass world.
You know what I mean? Thinking they're dressing up like this and get them all that attention. That attention gonna get you who we talking about. The wrong people. And the mother, like, I ain't really knocking the mothers out here, but it's a lot of lackluster in parenting. You feel me? So they can't do it. I want them kids to know hope ain't gone. You feel me? We here to sit here and stand up in they own. And if you a sex offender and you a gang banger, oh shit. And all these OGs out here walking around and ain't giving nobody their proper violation, but y'all can violate people on the most goofiest problems, period.
Speak on it.
Man, we not finna walk around.
And
anybody on my side, we most definitely can address it. We can talk like men. We ain't gotta get down to no gangsterism if y'all don't want to. We can sit down and talk like men, and I can get down with the OGs, and we can talk about the proper violations these fellas need.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's get straight to it.
and I do like how you know we're addressing it, but you know, and publicly, but you know, still got respect. It's still respect because at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. But like he said, man, do your research, man. You can simply Google, sex offender map,
Yep.
Colorado Springs.
Yep.
It'll pull up the CBI sex offender registry. It'll pull up the sex violent predators of the city of Colorado Springs. And it's important to make sure, anytime you do move into a new neighborhood, or if you're deciding, if you have the choice, the option, because some of us we just got to take what we can take,
Right.
So at that point, you're going to do your research and know what's around you. But if you got the option, you got the choices, make sure you're doing your research before you even sign that lease, so you know what you're moving next to.
And stand on
got
it.
kids. It's about protecting the kids at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's all about them
See,
kids.
and
Yeah, because we got.
You've been going off that point is even my brother, like he's taller than me. You know how he protects out there in Ellicott. Every time someone goes by, he waves his hand.
You gotta
and,
make yourself
and,
familiar.
and he says, it's not because I don't give a shit about my name, it's because I made myself familiar. So every person go up and down my street with my baby daughter's right here. He got a double shotgun, he got a 38, he got a 45, he's loaded to the brim. He will skin people. Like he's that type of person. Like you're not gonna touch his babies.
Right.
At the end of the day,
As
you
you
gotta
should
know
be.
your neighborhood.
As you should be.
And once y'all do y'all research, stand on the business. Don't do your research just to know it.
Right.
And talk about it. Go
Talk
stand on the business. Hey, say, partner, you can't come around.
Yeah. Right.
Ain't no hard feeling, but what you into, I ain't with that.
I don't need
Y'all
you to have a
not willing to
relapse.
take it on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me, I'm willing to take it on that accord you want to, because if you feel played about it, I'm gonna do God's work.
Yo, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Only one way to do it is calling it out. And I think a lot of people dodge that heat
Yep.
because it ain't my business. It's most definitely my business.
Most definitely is if you got kids. Yeah.
It's your business.
If you got little baby girls in the world too, especially because if you don't, I can kind of see where your vision might not be as
Compared to see something.
you might look past some things. But once you become a father of female, you start thinking about,
Start growing
man,
hard.
the world they about to they're growing up in. And,
But I don't care who you is, man. Everybody, especially everybody, got a child that they love.
Facts.
Right.
Definitely.
Everybody got nieces, nephews, little cousins. Even if it's just a significant other and she has children, everybody got a child that they love. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you brought your children in here in front of me, I don't know your children, and I would not want to cross the line. But in my back of my head, in my eyes,
But
I'm
as
watching
men,
them
that's
children.
exactly.
I'm watching them
Sure,
children.
right.
I
to
want
see
to
us
give them that uncle feel. I don't want them to feel like it's just another person we meet. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm Uncle Memphis.
Memphis.
That's
Yeah,
Uncle
Uncle
Slam.
love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Go get you some candy.
Yeah,
Sit here.
exactly.
Forget what your daddy talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm what you doing, young love? Get your butt back to your room.
And then build that relationship with that parent just so he can be trustworthy, so
Right.
he can see, hey, I ain't alone out here, because everybody's trying to move so alone. And forget one another, that because people that burn people, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, people that burn people, and some of these people that burn these people to not even trust no more because their kids been touched or violated.
We used to live in a community when our front doors were still unlocked. You didn't have to lock the door back in the day.
And I've been in Hawaii for about 6 years. Man, my front door open when I was so to even gain that type of peace, baby.
Yeah.
I had to go through it, but I see what it is. And if I know I can't bring everybody to Hawaii, but I can bring that feel back to wherever the hell I'm at.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's on that feeling of being able to find that peace that you did find in Hawaii. Let's get back to that right after a couple songs here. We got Jeezy.